Hello and welcome back to HLS Crypto. My name is Dan. Let me first hide that and move this out of the way. So, buy the dip or hodl. Hold on for dear life, right? I'm sure you've all heard that description before, and it is a difficult time. The audio, by the way, will get fixed. I just need to get an adapter from a Blue Yeti. So I've got this microphone here, right? And I can't plug that in to my new MacBook again. Once again, like obviously, shout out to Jake Gordon. I can't do that yet. I need to get an adapter. I am working on that, but also I have to do a day job too. So there are things that are a little bit difficult sometimes. So many people are asking me to whether to buy the dip or hodl. Well, I'm not a fortune teller, as you all know, and I know that no crypto YouTuber is. But let me have a chat with you about some things that are happening in the market right now. So I've had the same conversation in my private community. It is a tricky time in crypto right now because we've had a lot of very green days, and it is a bit tricky. It is difficult. I understand that, but if we are continuing to DCA in, obviously I paused my DCAs for the month of December because I thought that we were a little bit overbought and I imagined that we would have a dip. I still think that dip is there. I think it's coming now. Do you want to buy the dip? Potentially. That's obviously up to you. I want to buy certain projects and I'm happy to let things dip. At the minute, I think January I'm going to be right back in reinstating my DCAs because I think it's important. I'm potentially going to make it. I'm going to potentially make it a regular thing, but hopefully not, as the vast majority of my comments, etc., are genuinely good people with understanding that crypto YouTubers don't have a crystal ball. I think this is really key because a lot of you, I mean, I'd say not even a lot, the vast majority of my comments are very positive. People are always trying to like improve themselves and do better things. And I think that's really, really important. Um, but there are the odd one or two comments that kind of just get on your nerves a little bit. Do you know what I mean? And this is hopefully the last time that I'm going to respond to a comment like this. So we have bell end of the week. Please don't make it a regular segment. I don't want this to be something that we do every single week. But on a video that I made called Crypto is Risky, You Know This Right. Now, this is a little bit back in time, maybe about what? Did I tell you? Yeah, 4 days ago, right? So someone has put, mate, if your whole channel is shilling low cap random new coins, you need to take responsibility if they are scams and rugs. You can't say they're risky and this isn't financial advice and it gives you a green card. I'm not sure what a green card is. How's that spooky Z coin doing since you shilling it, saying it's a great project? Dropped 50% and I ended up buying a bit and now I can't sell the token. It seems like a scam to me. Okay, so this is massively important, right? This is really important because A, you have to take responsibility for what you buy. 100%. You have to understand that. All I can do is talk to you. I bought Spooky Z. I bought that coin. I own that coin. Like I've bought it. But how is it that people who are documenting their journey have to then say that I have to take responsibility? If I'd have created the token, if I'd have created the project, and then I allegedly shield it to you, then I would be more than happy to take responsibility. If I created a particular coin, if I'd done something like that, promoted it to you, and then it started to go down, that's 100%. I would 100% take responsibility for that. I can't take responsibility for how the people who run the project do things. Am I annoyed with Spooky Z? 100%. Like, I don't like that at all. It's really starting to get on my nerves. I think that they should have done far better with what they're doing. I bought the token. So it's not like it's like oh, well, we spoke about it and then we put it as a poll. You guys decided that Spooky Z was the one you wanted to speak about the most. So we spoke about it again. This is what I'm saying. The poll that we ran on our community tab said Spooky Z. So we spoke more about Spooky Z. I'd already bought Spooky Z. Unfortunately, my investment is also down. Uh, I'm not even trying to sell the token. I still think that there's something there. But am I annoyed by Spooky Z? 100%. 100%. But this is the thing. I keep telling everyone, you can't have just one play and hope that it will go to the moon. That's not how it works. What about Trias? What about Casper? What about front fans? The FanX token. They're doing really, really well right now. But so where's the comments about that? Like, are you gonna criticize that? Because I know a lot of you have made very good gains off FanX token, and it's one of them things. I still hold that. I'm not selling that. I'm holding it because I believe that in the bull run it'll be worth far more. The same way as I bought Spooky Z. Yes, Spooky Z is looking horrendous right now, and it annoys me. It does annoy me. But you have to take the emotion out. You have to look at your portfolio. Nobody would have gone all in on Spooky Z because that would be absolutely ridiculous. Like, why would you do that? I think it's got some unique qualities, and I think that it could do well. But Jesus Christ, you don't just go full in into Spooky Z. No. So this guy, unfortunately, and I don't like to use the term. He might be a nice guy, but I don't like to use the term. But bell end of the week. Why are you saying I've got to take responsibility? I don't have to take responsibility. The responsibility lies at the founders, the people who created the token. I don't take paid promotions. I can only document what I'm doing. I have bought it, right? I've bought it. I'm down too. That's how it works on that particular token. So let's look at Spooky Z anyway, out of interest, right? So it's looking shit right now, and it genuinely is. So I understand how annoyed this guy would be. I'm annoyed too, but we're down basically, and you can see that from the chart. That's over the 7-day period, and it's 55% down from its all-time high. Will I DCA more into this? Absolutely not. They need to get their asses into gear. So if anyone from Spooky Z or Spooky Z is watching, then sort your shit out. What's going on? I understand that this isn't looking good. I believe in myself that it's got very different use cases to a lot of cryptos, particularly in the gaming sphere, and I think there's some good things that could happen. But I'm not happy with how this is going at all. But on the other side of the coin, I spoke about this coin. I bought this coin. It's 44% up today. That's great. It's great. It hit the $2 million market cap earlier today, and it keeps on pumping, which is great. That's what you want. But this is the thing. You take risks with portions of your portfolio. So for me, I've got my main bags filled, and I keep saying how important that is. Get your main bags filled first, have a little play around with some lower cap gems that you think could potentially 100x. I think this could potentially do more than that. This is a very, very good play. It's doing very, very well. If we look at the 30-day chart, look at that. I mean, it's just pumping. It's good. It's good news, right? If you're in Casper, now, am I responsible for Casper dipping? Probably not. No, right? Because I'm not, right? But Casper's down 6.7% today. It's down to like 11 cents. It's not having a good run. So if we look at the 24-hour chart, which we'll show now, that looks awful, right? But if you look at its max chart, and this is the thing, sometimes you need to zoom out. So if you buy the dip there, bang, it's gone up there. It comes down, buy the dip there. Oh, it's up again. So I'll buy the dip there. Bang, it's up again. Is this now the dip that you should buy? I don't know. I don't know. I'm not a fortune teller, but it's definitely coming down to the sort of price range that if you missed Casper originally and you want to get a little bit of a play in it, is now the time? Potentially, yes. Casper's a fantastic project, in my opinion. I'm in big on it, and I really, really like it. Trias, another one. That's up 27% today. I've been talking about Trias. The very first video on the entire channel was about Trias. It's up 27.6% today. It's at $5.62. I was speaking about that back at $3. It's I've held Trias since 2021. I really like Trias. But again, there's no one in the comments going, "Oh, well, you shouldn't shield Trias." I'm not shilling anything. stop saying shilling something. I'm not shilling nothing. I'm talking about projects that I'm generally interested in and that I've invested in. Trias is doing very, very well on the 24-hour chart. We'll have a quick look at the 24-hour chart because that's ludicrous. Look at that. It's pumped. It's pumped, right? Yeah. 30-day chart. We've been talking about this from the start, but look at it. That's good. Is anyone complaining that I mentioned Trias? No, of course not, right? And then look at things like this, right? So Bonk. I've never mentioned Bonk. I don't like memes, as you know. I'm not keen on shitty meme coins, but this is making money for people. This is definitely making money for people. Look at that. That's a ludicrous chart, right? Would I invest in that? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. I think it's very, very risky. Very risky. But it is what it is. And this is the thing. You guys need to decide. Do you want to buy the dip? Or do you want to kind of hold on and wait for your bigger projects? I always want to fill my main bag. So I've got Casper is one of my main bags. This is one of my main bags. Trias, definitely one of my main bags. Spooky Z, yeah, I'll put a bit into that. Front fans, I'll put a bit into that. Front fans, actually, I'm definitely going to continue to DCA into because I think there's a definite end goal with that one. But with Spooky Z, I'm not over the moon about this. But it's one of the plays. It's one of the things I invested into. I spoke to you about it. I can't make your decisions for you. And this is one of the things. But look, Trias doing absolutely superb. I think Trias is definitely a three-figure coin come the bull run. I also think Casper will be $1 in 2024, personally. But these are my opinions. Join them if you wish, but they are not financial advice, and nothing ever can be on any crypto YouTube channel. So you've had this guy, he's having a bit of a go. I don't know why. If you'd have watched the whole entire channel, then maybe he would have been up. I think a lot of you are. I've had a lot of positive messages regarding that, which is great. But again, it is with a risk. It does become, risky at any point. I think the market is a bit high at the minute. I think it'll come down. Personally, that's my opinion. I think that things will retrace. But it is what it is. These take time. These things take time. We're not in the full big stage of the bull run yet. It's coming. It is coming. And in 2025, whatever these prices you get in at, we're going to have a very, very nice time. In my opinion. In my opinion. I'll keep repeating that now just in case. Because people seem to think that I should take responsibility for cryptos that don't do very well, which I think is insane, personally, because I didn't make the project or generate the coin. I wasn't the tech guy, nothing, and I don't do paid promotions, as you all know. So, thank you very much. I hope you liked this video. If you did, smash the like button. I always appreciate when you guys do that. We've already hit now 2,500 subscribers. Can we hit 3,000 by Christmas Day? I don't know. It's going to be tight. But I do appreciate everyone's efforts to try and get us there. So thank you very much for that. Wherever you are in the world, whatever you're doing, have an amazing day. Have an amazing evening. And as always, I'll see you tomorrow. Take it easy. Goodbye.